maybe 3 minutes. But you stop receiving First Lady, Excellency, First Lady. But you may come inside. But you may make sure so everyone will sit down. All katawi will I stop behind. Please, will I move you come forward? You got some chair look on all the place here. Mr. Ask him, former MP, play you, Sister Isabel Donald. Suppose you with them, Sister Janet, Secretary Area Secretary Blo EP. Suppose you will have a movie come for it, please. Former MP, Sister Isabel Donald, please, you will come inside. Mama, where my global mama play you me no look him? Mama Carol? Okay. You where you got pikinini? You where you got all pikinini? You got a child friendly corner away? You where you got pikinini? Got one pikinini low place here? Please, you put them handle child friendly corner. Sorry, excuse me, over here. I'm not corner away. All pikinini? And then we stop asking two leader of two young women for change. By you to like call child friendly corner. Then you got Christina with the truly. You to not designated support with them child friendly corner. So suppose you to like have a color corner, low way. Truly with them Christina. Truly with the Christina. Suppose me have a look at the Okay. Okay, it's okay. You're right. That's nice. It's nice and quiet. Okay, no worries. Just excited about the quietness. Okay. You will stop asking, I think, by Executive Director of ActionAid, by Hemikam, Mama Carol, by Hemikam, and then by Yumi Wait, to receive him, Her Excellency, First Lady, by Yumi. Me one day you make one people a power club law, Prince Philip. From him, Sakim me best music, one of the best artists. And thank you too much for entertaining me to with a nice music play me. You became power club him with a power club all technicians play me. 2, 3. Oh, wow. Okay. When you became one big full of power club again, Lord Katalo, Redeem House. Oh, Katadoli, I'm set up. Thank you. 2, 3, power club. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. All right. While you Mr. Wait me, what do you tell him? Call your neighbor, blow you. After you tell him, let him say, it's so good to be here today. Turn to your neighbor. Introduce yourself. Say, me name blow me blow island blow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, namesake Plomi and the Ministry of Justice. Anne, come. Do you want to stay with us for a minute? Do you want to start small time? Come, please come. Sorry, but remember one more chair. Oh, yes, thank you.
First video perché non sei di caduto così, non sono andato, no? No, mi ha scherzo, mi ha sentito. E di stretto si così. Mi serve migliorare possibilmente.
chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. Hey, all I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, for I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am.
Thank you, Thomas. While you may receive him, First Lady, Excellency First Lady Playumi, what national anthem is stop ask him Prince Philip, what Team Blahem, suppose you stability me what national anthem while everybody remains standing. Thank you.
True. You, me, you, me, you, me, ignatlong talem se. You, me, you, me, you, me, all man long Vanuatu, God he give him praise along. You me glad to my long hand. You me strong, more you me free long hand. You me bright to everyone. You me, God long time say. You me, all man long Vanuatu.
Thank you. Power clap. 2, 3. Thank you. Mr. Askin, First Lady. Mr. Sit down. Rest, please. Mr. Sit down. Happy Kutumas Plostaplo place here today, everyone, as you may celebrate one big achievement, ActionAid, where we set them up one net work woman Toktok together. The tell morning, we stop give him Chancellor Country Director, ActionAid, Ms. Floravano, Mrs. Floravano, suppose we used to have come and up, officially welcome all invited guests, Playumi, what all participants play with the tell morning. Thank you.
Woman! Information! Thank you, Tomas. You may everyone where you may come today, Lord. Morning. Nemblomi Floravano. Mimi Country Director Blow ActionAid Vanuatu. Mo Mimi honored Blokat Yumi everyone Yumi come today. Me want them welcome every dignitaries Blow Yumi where Yumi stop Blow House. Her Excellency, where you stop with the Mivala, welcome. SG Blow ActionAid International, ASA, welcome. Executive Director, ActionAid Australia, welcome. Of course, Master of Ceremony, welcome. British High Commissioner, welcome. All Board of ActionAid Australia, Nicole, Belinda, welcome. All partners, Ployumi, DFAT, team, welcome. All Nara extended partners, Plimilo, all project where ActionAid is to implement them. Josefa Law International Plan, welcome. SPC, Dr. Sala, welcome. Brad, Law Powerwell, our energy project, welcome. Matt, welcome. Shifting the Power Coalition, Sisters Pliumi, welcome. Fola, Vanuatu Women's Center, welcome. Ministry of Justice, Jeanette, welcome. Sharon, welcome. Former MP Isabel Donald, welcome. Former Member of Parliament as a woman, welcome. Me welcome him to Technical Advisor for ActionAid, Deputy Head of Programs, and Humanitarian Lead, Carol Angir, welcome. Mo Yumikat, all area admin where you stop, welcome. To our one and only legend, Auntie Dorothy Kenneth, her daughter is in the house. Martha, welcome, welcome. All partners, Plimi Paiken, FDPA, Vanuatu Disability Promotion Advocacy, thank you, my sister, to be here. Welcome. Vanuatu Young Women for Change, welcome. Mo all Narvala government sectors where you missed up, me no announce them name you, but welcome, Lord, this for the morning. Woman Toktok together, all very important VIP, Lord, today. Welcome. And it's been 8 years, Lord, journey where you may walk about them. You may dream, you may talk about them, vision, yeah. It has been 8 years. And now, yeah, you may start starting blow on something. And me want dream where you may stop, you may want them make them, or you may want them bringing me come into life, or you may start them, walk about them, start today. So thank you, Thomas. Welcome, you may everyone. Lo next 2 days, Pampa Yumi walk about lo Jenny, lo launch him, woman talk together. Mo Yumi cut ActionAid strategy where hemi help with the woman talk together, but Yumi cut for the next 5 years. Lo next 2 days, Pampa Yumi go through lo strategy to blo look how na ba Yumi walk about iko mo. Every women where you stop lo house today, you must feel proud. It's ours. It is finally ours. We are now claiming the space. Yumi start claiming lo own house play yumi, lo own village play yumi, lo community play yumi, naya yumi come live. Movement ya pa ino sabe establish suppose we ino kat support lo DFAT, the Australian government. So you may acknowledge him funding lo Australian government. We hemi sabe give him lo Genia you may walk out. Network ino sabe come alive. Suppose ino kat all strong woman behind them. So lo tu Philadelphia tu pa you may kat one tribute pa you may make him lo legend. We hemi start them all this. We hold them tight hand lo ActionAid lo time we ActionAid teachers come no more lo Vanuatu. Kunai mi hold them tight hand ya lo hemi move home. How now walk about ya hemi start. So all story ya pamba you me look you come out lo full time lo today ya. You me katu lo acknowledge him say ActionAid you know one small organization hemi stop around lo 70 country round lo wall. So you me one last one where you me affiliate you go inside. The Federation of ActionAid Vanuatu. Pe program lo ActionAid Vanuatu, hemi unique lo approach plehem from say hemi talk about them development lo all woman, all mama, all young girl, all mama with them disability. Hemi about them bring him yumi kamantap lo all semak opportunity where all papa listakatu gender equality. You stand up strong there. Lo places. So hemi one standalone program out lo every nara program where ActionAid kat round lo wall. Hemi unique. From hemi deal with them all mama namo lo help them development lo mama I come out. So story and yumi start lo 2015 Tana I come first pon. Second one hemi Eromango with lo Eton Istefate yumi kat Malo you make at Molecular, you make at With Sunshine, you may recently, you may go in lo EPI, with them lo Tongoa lo response primi lo twin cyclone. So you may stop grow. And out of 3,000 women lo 2015, 5,000 lo 2020, 9,000 after lo twin cyclone lo 2023. We are still growing. Suppose all Tuvla Nara Island we will exceed 10,000. Benaya you may claim him 9,000 women. You may want them look more. All women Nara place pambalikam chain him you may lo every island of Vanuatu. And hemi one dream. You may want them every sister only tanem taplo water. Every sister only press them light. Every sister only give him all beginning block at the school. You may got right opportunity ya. Opportunity blo right ya ino stop no more lol bibik fala place ol sempot fila tana with them santo. You may everyone lo Vanuatu you may deserve them that opportunity. So ActionAid pa you may start them off with them you may Hamas Island ya dream of big fish and bliwi me go round lo every island lo Vanuatu mo create them. Network lo woman Toktok together. So every woman pali sabe feel happy also all woman today. Mi sabe say all nara woman only step out only look you me come only look say you me happy emi one journey emi no easy. Pe you me start them all first step. You me build him foundation lo every nara woman lo only look say opportunity ino blo you me no emi blo you me everyone. By Vanuatu ino sabe grow without you me all mama. Yumi must grow with them, Yumi. Development in Osabeko without Yumi. Climate change issue in Osabeko without Yumi. Yumi must stop inside lo every conversation, decision where country hemi stop megemiko. So lo Toktok ya, mimi want them lo talem pahiken welcome. Mo Yumi now me officially open them time lo Yumi Sabeko with them all nara remarks. Continue with them process lo launching. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Thomas. For people of Power Club, our country director. 2, 3. Thank you, Thomas. One network in the Savakam pick one also, suppose where one woman also Miss Floravano, heminokat hat, mo heminokat time. Plo suppose you got time or you got heart. The day you may look network or some story, the day you may look, you make from up 9 island with them over 9,000 members, blow money Toktok together. Yeah? It be one big achievement to us. Mikat honaya, blow Mr. Invite Executive Director, blow ActionAid Australia, Miss Michelle Hitchigan. You make it one big power clap for him. Thank you. Stop first time. Come on. 2, 3. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Anne. First, let me acknowledge Her Excellency, the First Lady of Vanuatu. Thank you for joining us. And also Her Excellency, the British High Commissioner. We're very glad to have you with us. I also acknowledge representatives from the Vanuatu government, the Australian government, my colleagues from ActionAid Australia, including ActionAid's Board Chair, Belinda Morrissey, and Vice Chair, Nicole D'Souza, and our Secretary General from ActionAid International. And please also let me thank all the partners in this room who have joined us for this event today. But most importantly, I would like to thank the amazing, the beautiful, the inspiring women in this room, the women in Toktok together. As we marched through the streets, and Joyce and Selena held my hand, I felt so much sisterhood, solidarity, and pride. So I thank you.
As you me, emi kutu mas plo luki me forward, you stand up, let's say woman Toktok together. You will like beautiful Thomas. As you may march through the town, you may look spiritual sisterhood with them solidarity.
As I stand here today, I reflect back to 9 years ago, March 2015, and the arrival of Cyclone Pam. It is the second most powerful storm to ever hit the Pacific region and the worst ever climate disaster here in Vanuatu as a Category 5 cyclone. As most people in this room know, it caused unimaginable destruction. Thousands of homes, schools, buildings were damaged, destroyed, with more than 3,000 people displaced.
In 2015, you make out one second biggest cyclone ever, where him hitting Vanuatu, where over thousands and thousands of people only been lose some homes blogger, and it may been lose some lives blogger. The 2015 time where ActionAid him step inside, make him one response lo time ya, and me time ya now where you may start, you may collect them all historian, lo very woman where they tell you stop lo room ya, and historian where he begin lo cyclone Pam the 2015.
This disaster was a catalyst for ActionAid's arrival in this country, which began with a very simple question: how can we help? When my two colleagues, Carol Anguilla, wherever she is, who many of you know as Mama Carol, and Holly Miller arrived in Port Vila in the days following the cyclone, they met with the late Doris Day Kenneth, and there's a photo here. I feel like Doris Day is in the room. She's here also represented by Martha, her daughter, and at the time she was the Director of Women's Affairs. Carol and Holly told her about ActionAid, our focus on women's rights and locally led development and response, and asked, how can we help?
Lo time ya, you will look at one powerful woman where he stop lo place there today, Sister Carol, suppose where you serve with him. Everyone is over here was a Mama Carol, huh? Yes. Lo time ya, Mama Carol, he me been, me Mr. Lucky one story and him ya, that this is out of Michelle's speech, but lo time ya, Mama Carol, he me come with a one backpack, one small backpack, lo back blehem. Lo time ya now, he been come inside and only been meet him, former and late. Doris Day Kenneth, where photo blehem, Mr. Ploplesia, and he been story and lehem about how he provided one safe space, to promote gender equality, the equity lo time ya where you look the cyclone, he come, he killing full up all homes. And lo time ya now, late Doris Day Kenneth, where photo blehem Mr. Ploplesia, you must have come look, Mr. Plo gallery, lo time ya now, he been walk planted with them, Mama Carol, with them ActionAid through the leadership, the Sister Michelle, you must have make sure say Yumi kolo process plo sete ma woman ni Toktok together plo oli sabestirem and leading humanitarian response lo Vanuatu.
I think Anne might be giving a better speech than me. No. But Doris Day, who we consider the mother of the Women Toktok Together movement, invited us to stay with two simple requests. Help to build a women's movement that can push for the gender policies she had championed throughout her career, and help us to enable Ni Vanuatu people to drive their own agenda, to drive their own priorities. And this guidance has been the foundation for ActionAid's work in Vanuatu and the establishment of the Women Toktok Together movement.
Lo taimia, emi give ActionAid Australia, lo hemi save camp, lo building one momentum, lo blessia, lo Vanuatu, lo yumi look se, you must got one space where all women all sit down together, lo all historian about one now impact, lo disaster, especially lo taimia, cyclone Palm, one now impact lo cyclone Palm, lo lives longer than homes, long algeta. Lo time where ActionAid hemi been step in, and hemi camp lo seeking solidarity and support lo Department of Women's Affairs, lo time now, li been historian, mo walk about, mo set them up, woman Toktok together, plo main reason pla hem, o mi plo yumi advance them, gender equality, especially lo time pla disaster.
And it began with 3 blue tents in the worst affected areas in Eton, Erromango and Tanna, where 12,000 women flocked to the space in a matter of 2 weeks because they heard there was a safe space for women. These tents were led by local women leaders, and I'd particularly like to acknowledge Dora. Dora, where are you? Dora. Dora was one of the first community mobilisers and remains a core part of the WIT team. Thank you, Dora. Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas. Okay, so lo time ya, time we ActionAid hemi been come inside, and been set up tent. Lo got 2 places. Ikat Eromango, and been set up one blue tent. Lo Eromango, and then ikat lo Eton, where Dora hemi stand lo place ya. Fula blimi mi savetora where mi with mobilizer plo Eton, yumi Toktok together. Lo time ya now lip kamo lipin set up and ikan lo 2 days no more. Ipin got 12,000 women. Where you been register, only come inside, only register. Lo make him say you must have start and walk about ya. But him start off lo Eromango with them East FAT, lo leadership lo to vola. And Tana too, I think. Yes.
And following the cyclone response, the blue tents formed into women's circles and WIT forums that gave space for women to learn about their rights and to discuss threats to their safety and dignity in crisis, and how best to respond and prepare. In a country that is most at risk of disaster and faces significant challenges in gender equality, it is with enormous pride to see that this movement has grown to 9,000 women on 5 islands, a few hundred who are in this room with us today. And I share this quote that came from probably one of you in this room. Despite not being able to read and write, women have been given a space and accepted by this network. No one else will work with those who are illiterate. I think this is the real power of this network, is that there is a space for everyone.
Lo time ya, since set up lo tuvela tent, lo Erobango, with them Eton, with them Tana. I think one era when we've been making, maybe 12,000, maybe 2,000 people over 2 days will have been registered. But custom today, you may look on woman, only come inside all safe spaces here. We ActionAid Vanuatu, he stop provide them lo blue tents and lo time ya. Since 2015, custom today, you may look say woman Toktok together, emi kirap lo 5 islands lo Vanuatu, and then naya you make at over 5,000 members where you join them network play today. And main purpose flow network yeah, flow you may advance them or you may increase them gender equality. And one of our sister Michelle do hemi talamol say he got space for everyone. And he got space yet, no who were yet by hemi come yet.
And over the past 9 years, this work has had such an incredible impact. We've seen changes in women's role at household and community level, influence over government policies and services, improvements in household incomes, and economic resilience. And the latest study tells us it's starting to trigger generational change for girls and young women. Women's efforts have brought a police post to Erromango, running water to Eton, waiving of school fees during crisis, and have formalised consultation with women with disabilities in emergency standard operating procedures. Women Wetam Weta, the locally driven early warning and information centre that is embedded in the WIT network, has supported more than 40% of the population to prepare for disasters via the Digicel network. And research has found that for every dollar invested in this mechanism, it brings more than $4 in economic benefit to communities. Through this initiative, women have gone from being ignored in times of crisis to being central to leading early warning efforts in the communities. And it is a model that came from Fiji through our Shifting the Power Coalition sisters and is being replicated in other countries in the region.
So, lo walkabout lo 2015, you may be look say at the increment, lo number, lo woman will is come inside. And full up, you may look, will is come inside, you will carry more empowerment programs, where he stop advanced life blockada, you may look on woman, well, you know, work before. Naya only got all small micro income businesses, will stop making. You may look naya woman, all members, woman in Toktok together, full up lolgeta, is a Sunday, will begin in lolgeta, go to school. During or after disasters, you may still look yet, so woman, especially your Kata China network, you may start making one big impact for you look how woman during and after disasters or beginning you may continue to school. You may look on reparation of homes through the support and leadership of woman Toktok together. You may also look too that full up on woman Toktok together network through the leadership of ActionAid. He may start making big changes too. How he may start contribute to national policies dialogue. Dialogue and me one English Toktok where say you may talk about, you may story about one of now all big full of paper, all big full of direction where one of the government he got. So woman Toktok together, he come into play, he participate or he take a part of storyan, policy, government. And then you will look at all homes, all the repair, you may reach him over. We got one figure was this Michelle Hemi talent, we got one big full number. How were you may 4,000, I think. One figure where make a mouth speech, Sister Michelle. You can look how number a big number where you may be reaching all get a low disaster response. So today, woman Toktok together, we start off with 2015 year, you may come you Mr. Parable story and development and changes where Mr. come out, woman Toktok together leaders will stop today.
And last year, when the twin cyclones hit Vanuatu, the women-led response supported by ActionAid Vanuatu and Women Toktok together provided emergency relief to more than 30,000 people in affected communities and distributed 17 tonnes of locally grown vegetables to local hospitals and 2 of the most affected islands. Women with disabilities led an inclusive response, showing the abilities they have. Women's disaster leadership has been widely recognised. When I met with the provincial authority in Tanna, they said we could not have responded without the support of the women. In Erromango, women's visible leadership has seen the Council of Chiefs invite women to be part of the table. Women's visible leadership in times of crisis is not only driving more inclusive response, but making powerful gains in gender equality.
You be looking at changes and contributions where ActionAid Vanuatu through the woman who Toktok together, only stop making look round. You may look, you may be after the disasters where the MEP happened, you may look over 14,000 homes. You may be contribute to them, especially Plokaramat or humanitarian response. You may also look to at 17,000 tons where only been chippy become lo malo. And why do we salo place me one day me give one people a power club lo mama wheat lo malo. 2, 3. Thank you, with Malo. Wheat malo hemi pin shipimin 17,000 ton lo kakai. Emi kam lo container. You saba in all mania oli pakai map all kakaya. Emi all mama well is down lo place ya. Oli within basket, oli putu mol kakay lo basket, oli karam basket ya, oli kam putu lo truck, oli cham lo truck, oli kam ko lo ship, oli karkaramot ol kakay lo truck, oli putu lo ship, oli cham lo ship, oli kam with them. Oli distribute them lo all houses lo pesay kat ol prison, oli putum kakay lo prison, oli putum kakay lo hospital, oli putum kakay lo Indiamo, oli putum kakay lo Shava province, oli putum kakay lo Fulapolo homes, oli destroyed. So hemi walk lo all woman Toktok together, especially Misharem Storian. Also one case study where you become out lokata lo woman Toktok together malo.
And I want you to know that this work has been globally recognised. Over the last 2 years, the Global Centre for Adaptation's local Adaptation Champions Awards have recognised the work of ActionAid Vanuatu and the Women at Toktok Together movement for its work in supporting women in leadership, particularly driving inclusive response, and this year for food security and bringing climate-resilient farming techniques to protect food systems in disaster-prone efforts. These are awards that recognise innovation, inspiring and scalable locally led efforts. And you should all be proud for the part that you are playing in driving this change, which serves as a global model.
Today, you look, one way ActionAid Vanuatu through the woman Toktok together is the Karamount, only been recognized, the one global platform, we have one global, sorry, what was that again?
Global
Global
Centre on Adaptation's Local Climate Adaptation Awards.
Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so institutional, global institution have been recognizing efforts for ActionAid and Woman Toktok together. How where Woman Toktok together only stop leading humanitarian response. One inclusive humanitarian response, which means inclusive, you stop meaning say all women will only live with them disability. That's why lo side you lo place you look Helen Tamata with them team Laham, the way Okotal leading Woman Toktok together. Sunshine, it's the name. Woman Toktok together, sunshine. So what you talk about inclusive response, you talk about all mama where only able, all mama where only live with them some form of disability. One inclusive response, and what them inclusive response we start making. I mean, I won an award where ActionAid Vanuatu, what a woman Toktok together, been recognized at the global level.
Toktok together. Toktok together.
And before me pass again, lo speak up me. Want something where hemi talem hemi food security. Yeah, climate smart food security. Hemi want something where ActionAid with a woman Toktok together to lead him lockdown.
ActionAid Australia is proud to have supported the birth of ActionAid Vanuatu and the Women Toktok Together Federation. It is a powerful demonstration that by empowering women, we can truly change the world. And I would like to acknowledge the small but mighty team at ActionAid Vanuatu for their incredible leadership and dedication to this work. And I'd ask them to stand or to raise their hand, Ellen. So Flora, Helen, Rosette, Lizzie, Ellen, Marianne, and our WIT community mobilisers. Please stand so we can thank you.
Stand up, Tyson got the name, please. Stand up, please. Flora. Dora, with mobilizers, stand up. They sing out the name, please, stand up.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you for your commitment, for your dedication, and for driving this work in communities. It's appreciated. Thank you.
Hemi now sam lol kata community mobilizers, we executive director hemi riti mat name lol kata, will been leading walkabout your custom today. Thank you.
And I would also like to acknowledge my colleague, Carol Angia. Please stand, Carol. Carol has been the backbone of these achievements, imparting her knowledge, her skills and her wisdom along the journey. And I know her heart will always lie here with you all in Vanuatu. So thank you, Carol. And I'd also like to thank our partners in this journey, but with special mention to VDPA and Nellie, and Vanuatu Young Women for Change and Anne, and our sisters from the broader Shifting the Power Coalition for the collaboration on the ground, particularly when disasters strike, to make sure that no one is left behind. And please let me also acknowledge the support of Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, who have supported the growth of the WIT network over these past 9 years through various programs, including the Australian Humanitarian Partnership, Pacific Women Lead, the Australian NGO Cooperation Program, and the Business Partnerships Platform. This support has enabled us to build a comprehensive program that advances women's rights, protection and resilience in a context of rising impacts of climate change and more ferocious and destructive extreme weather events. From all of us at ActionAid Australia, I congratulate ActionAid Vanuatu and the Women Toktok Together movement on this moment, and thank you for the opportunity to walk this journey with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to my Executive Director, lo Toktok we been giving him, acknowledge him. All women Toktok together mo balansa, we will install a place today. Thank you, lo walk about Pluvla. And also tell him thank you too, lo Mama Aployumi, Mama Carol. Everyone in Misava was Mama Carol. And me come and me dedicate him time play him plan it, make him show the network and me grow. One lo got something well speech plo Executive Director, he me tell him all same say ActionAid, he me come in plo empower him. All women, we make sure say the future humanitarian response by hemi one inclusive humanitarian response when by Mr. regime all homes will need that help. You will also talk about to him acknowledge them. Our partners play me lo bless I got Vanuatu Young Women for Change, VDPA. Sister Nelly, please, you have maybe you stand up, you must look you. VDPA, him and Vanuatu advocacy, Vanuatu. Disability Promotion Advocacy. Hemi Sister Nelly, hemi lead him, hemi partner plo ActionAid. And then Vanuatu Young Women for Change. Lewa, suppose you have stand up. Lewa, please, you have stand up. Hemi na Vanuatu Young Women for Change. Kata tu ali partner. Tu wala partners plo ActionAid under lo one platform we call him Shifting the Power Coalition. Suppose when me have ask him Caroline, please, you have stand up. Plo me will have look you. Give one people a power club too, lo Caroline. Yes, thank you. Hemi Kamla Fiji, hemi na Shifting the Power Coalition, hemi one platform where ActionAid na, hemi National Secretariat plehem la Blesia, and then we work with them to our partners, VDPA with them, Vanuatu Young One for Change, and of course, not forgetting Sunshine, play me will la Blesia. Thank you. You may stop giving Mr. Tekem Honaya, me stop invite him. Secretary General, Blow ActionAid International, Mr. Arthur Tugeta. Please, if you can come up, the stage is yours. Information, information, woman, woman.
Thank you very, very much for the opportunity to be here. It's really a momentous occasion here today, so I'm really delighted on behalf of ActionAid International to be present in this space. ActionAid has evolved as an organization from the time we were formed, first established as a charity organization in the UK in 1972 with 2 branches in Kenya and India. We honor, of course, our roots and our origins, so we are very much blessed to acknowledge the British High Commissioner who is here. It's in her country that this organization was born. The organization grew exponentially in the 80s and 90s in Africa, Asia, and Europe. reaching about 40 countries by the end of 1990, of the 1990s. In the 2000s, we went through a strategic expansion to balance our coverage as well as leverage, meaning we moved into countries where we believed our presence could rapidly enhance our mission. And during this period, we came into Australia, welcoming ActionAid Australia, which was formerly known as AustCare, in 2009, and ActionAid Vanuatu in 2015. Today, we have a physical presence in 47 countries around the world and an additional 26 countries where we have partners and movements across the world, including 6 in the Pacific countries. Let me talk briefly then about our work. We started this organization in 1972 largely on a needs-based charity. A lot of work was about service delivery in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. When we moved into any community, if there was no water, we would sink boreholes. If there were no schools, we will build schools. If there were no health centers, we would build health centers. We also constructed roads and bridges. This is how we started in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. In the late 90s, we realized that the needs-based approach was not sufficient. So we adopted and added the idea of rights. As people claimed their rights, we believed they also improved their lives. In the early 2000s, we realized that a key focus of our rights work should be women. And so in all our countries, we initiated women's rights programs. This is in 2002. And today, it's a central part and core part of our work everywhere around the Federation. But needs, rights, again, were not sufficient, we realized, to transform societies. We noted in 2003 that despite NGO projects having meaningful results at community level, at household level, they were insufficient to change the pervasive nature of poverty and inequality. We then came together as a federation to organize ourselves into a transnational movement that could focus on the systems responsible for poverty, inequality, as well as oppression. Today, we call ourselves a social justice federation. Here are some lessons I believe are important for the Women I Toktok Together Federation that is being launched today. First, you will experience a period of growth and strategic expansion. The two concepts are related but not the same. The first, growth, is driven more by the desire to cover more territory and to be present in more territories. And the second one, strategic expansion, is intentional to move into areas where you can improve your leverage, meaning influence. Women in Toktok Together will certainly evolve in the same way, hopefully, grow and strategically expand. Secondly, Women in Toktok Together will need to evolve with the times and adapt both to challenges and opportunities, as well as lessons. We learned as ActionAid that we moved from needs-based to rights-based and then to a systems-based approach with a sharper focus on development as a social justice imperative and not just charity, important as charity might be. Thirdly, people, we realized, do not live single-theme lives. There is always a tension between being very focused on one sector, like education, like water, like agriculture, but also the desire to be holistic, because the human being does not live in one sector. We must therefore be intersectional in our approaches. We have found that having a feminist intersectional approach is helping us to connect our systems change work on climate justice, economic justice, women's rights and feminist alternatives, and humanitarian systems change. Putting women leadership at the core of our sustainability plans. As I conclude, let me share something about the future. The future is not a destination. The future is something we co-create. This is important to remember. We have learned that real change happens when power shifts to those living in poverty and facing oppression. The agency of women is central to transforming visible, invisible, and hidden power, and to unleash the power within us, the power with others, to overcome injustices and change the world. To get to this year, to get to this month, to get to this week, this day, and this moment, women in Toktok together have overcome many barriers. Cultural barriers, traditional barriers, economic barriers, disability barriers, political barriers, religious barriers, geographical barriers, as well as demographic barriers to get to this point. So you have the power to transform the world. The future is feminist. The future is female. And I dare say the future is Black. The future is Vanuatu, and the future is women in Toktok together. ActionAid will be behind you as you form this federation and will be supporting you to shine and lead the way. Long live women in Toktok together. Long live Vanuatu. Long live the Pacific Island nations. God bless you.
Thank you, Thomas. Okay, by me, try and blow me, summarize one way, International Executive Director General Blame Hemitalam. So, lo Toktok Plahem, Hemitalam was I think before, lo 1990, the focus was more lo institutional strengthening, which means only no focus no more woman, but only look lo how we building more homes through lo all networks blogata bulikat lo ground. Focus no more woman. And then if we look lo 2000 now, we start to come up with them, okay, maybe we need to focus more. Lo how when you miss empower more woman, only come, make more changes inside the national economy. Lo first when we start off with them advance homes, So that's why by look the focus blogger lo 2000 year 2000 and become only start off with them here. So ActionAid hemi first established lo one organization lo UK. The day as we mentioned in UK, we want them say me everyone you make one big full of power club, lo donors play me will is down lo place today. First of all, lo Australian Aid. You make one big full of power club lo Australian Aid. 2, 3. Naravala Power Club, Piccolo UK Aid. And big for the Power Club, Piccolo Vanuatu government. And one more Power Club, ActionAid Vanuatu with a woman Toktok together. And time where you miss the log organization, have been grow, more have been expand, equal 30 countries. Where you be look say 1990s, organization ActionAid have been established Africa, Asia, Europe, and then you be look all Narvala countries where by 1990s, I mean all countries where ActionAid have been established. And then lo 2000 come, you look focus blog get a now, have been established empower them all women. We look full up and we also one investment strategy we ActionAid Global and we been taken. And then we look to say only been camp make sure the service delivery. Service delivery we must custom all nations will get a stop but service delivery we must be led by women. Yes. So me one good for something we ActionAid we come up with them. And then the late 1990s now you will look say ActionAid me take one direction where me come, me ensure them rights. Okay, me promote them gender equality, more advance of human rights through the leadership law all woman. And then the day that way you me look good, lo story and me come, me talk about plan day. One am now focus flow ActionAid me stop. Global ActionAid me come me make them love Vanuatu. You me stop looking at disparity. You will look how every time all women only disadvantage finish. And from all women only disadvantage means you only look at full of something only ignored. Or someone simple Toktok no mo italam woman only come second class. But ActionAid have been set up, have come time 2000 come, have say you want them change them narrative here. You want them change them story and all fasten way by you make them you empower them all woman, you run them all training all woman, time where woman only come more empowered, only have lead him homes blogata, and then only have lead him nation, you have look full of changes when by him have stop. So have me acknowledge him with establishment with. Tayo mi haram storyan plahem lo establishment lo wit mi review ko pak lo storyan lo executive director lo ActionAid. We have talk about how now weed have been set up in 2015. Kasem tete you mi regime 9 islands and then you mi regime 5 islands what them 9,000 members will establish today. And main focus also where you mi haram executive Director General Hemitalem also say, but you may continue to involve them with mi haram you wala or not. You may tell amen lahemya. Hemitalem also but you may continue to you may involve them with. You may continue to recognize them effort where with him stop making lo ground. And how now ActionAid him step in, him support them one where you may stop making finish. People only know people will live you all diverse women too. All woman will single mothers, all woman will widow, all woman will divorced woman, all woman will only rich, all woman will poor, all woman will educated, all woman will no educated, only no read more right. But platform me one equal platform, me one safe space whereby all woman only come in, me promote them life blockata through empowering programs with ActionAid and me cut. And then you will also look to Hemitalamol Sem say, you make one team will get a set up finish, you got one global team, you got one regional team, where you got one team where he is steered by Miss Floravano, where Miss Taplo Plesia, with them all woman mobilizers or task forces, where you Miss Taplo Crown, make him say, you may continue, block carry him out, one them now global aim and objectives where Miss Tap, you may rule him out to crown, you may make him sure, say, gender equality, every man, every woman, every pikinini, Plovanuatu, you miss achieve him. But through the leadership, Lord woman, and especially all woman, all with mama, where you will start today, with them all task force members, with them all sister circles, women's, we talk together sunshine, with them all partners, play me where you will start today. So I think he may now meet this one them amplify him no more. One them now, Director General Bayumi Lo ActionAid Global, he make amplitalim lo Yumi. Please you may give him one Viva power clap, let him back again. Thank you. 2, 3. That was a great speech, and if I've seen it, you've written it, my brother. So if you don't mind, we would like to have it translated in Bishlama and share it with our weed mobilizers so that they can take it back to the villages and frame it so it can remind them of the support and the solidarity and the real messages that are coming from you. Thank you, sir. Naya, Mr. Tekem Honaya, lo invite Her Excellency, First Lady. Suppose when you saw the commander blow, you give him Toktok play you the tell morning. Thank you. Yes, can everyone please stand up as First Lady, I mean. Thank you, Thomas. Me, sit down.
Heads of diplomatic missions reside in Port Vila, Honorable Lady Mayor, Ms. Jenny Rekenvanu, Secretary General, ActionAid International, Board Chairman, Executive Director, and distinguished officials of ActionAid Australia, distinguished head of international organizations reside in Vanuatu and overseas, distinguished heads of government departments, members of executive of ActionAid organization, leaders of communities, representative of civil society, and most importantly, all Vanuatu ActionAid members. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all. The weather today is so bright and colorful with all the beauty of each and every mama here today. Today marks an extraordinary moment in the history of our beloved nation. We stand together to launch Women in Toktok Tugeta, a federate Vanuatu women's movement born from the aspiration, struggles, and achievements of the incredible women of our islands. Women are the backbone of our society. They are the custodians of our culture, the nurturers of our children and stewards of our land, and the drivers of our economic and social development. Yet, we know too well that women have faced and continue to face barriers to equal participations and opportunity in many aspects of life. The establishment of Women in Toktok Tugeta represents a powerful collective response to these challenges. This movement symbolizes unity, strength, and hope. It is a movement that speaks with voice, advocating for the rights, progress, and empowerment of all Vanuatu women. Since its inception, Women in Toktok Tugeta has already begun to impact our communities in profound ways. The network has brought together women and diverse walks of life, whether from urban centers or remote islands, bridging the gap between women in leadership, business, education, health, and grassroots activism. Through its dialogues and forums, the movement has enabled women to speak openly about challenges they face, be it in terms of gender-based violence, access to education and healthcare, or barriers to economic independence. These conversations have not only brought awareness, but have also paved the way for actionable solutions that already being implemented across our islands. We have seen the development of progress that are empowering young girls with leadership skills, mentorship initiatives that have helped women entrepreneurs start their own businesses, and community outreach that has given voices to the most marginalized women in our society. This accomplishment reflects the power of collective action and the impact of women standing together. Our work is now far from over. The vision for women in Toktok together is a future where every new Vanuatu women can access the same opportunities as her male counterparts, whether in education, employment, or leadership. A future where no woman is silent by violence or discrimination. A future where women have an equal role in shaping the destiny of our nation. To achieve this, Women in Toktok Together will continue to expand its reach, forging partnership with the government, private sector, and international organizations. We will strengthen our advocacy for women's rights, ensuring that policies and laws are in place to protect and promote the well-being of women and girls. We will continue to nurture the next generation of women leaders, equipping them with the skills, confidence, and networks to rise and make their voices heard on the national and global stage. A call to action. Today, as we officially launch this movement, I call on all of us, men and women, alike to support the mission of Women in Toktok Together. For this is not just a women's movement, it is a movement for the betterment of all of Vanuatu. When our women strive, our families thrive. When our families thrive, our nation thrives. Let us commit to a future where the barriers they have held back our women are dismantled, and where every woman has the opportunity to reach her full potential. Together, we can create a Vanuatu where gender equality is not just an aspiration, but a reality for all. Conclusion. I am deeply honored to stand with you today at the beginning of this powerful journey. I have no doubt that the Women in Toktok Together movement will transform the lives of countless women and create lasting change in our society. Let us move forward with unity, with purpose, and with the unwavering belief that together we can build a more inclusive, equal, and prosperous Vanuatu. Today, I am happy to officially launch the Federated Ni Vanuatu Women's Movement, Women in Toktok Together. Thank you and congratulations to all involved in this remarkable movement. Thank you, Tomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Tignaya, Yumi, while we stand up, Yumi, thank you, Thomas, Your Excellency, First Lady, thank you, Thomas, lukut wala Toktok Blayu. Mi vlay harem, ol mama loplesia, Yumi harem, ol mama. First Lady, hemi encouraging Yumi, emi stop encouraging me, but Yumi continue, but one way Yumi stop making. Amen to him, yeah. So thank you, Thomas, First Lady. Good Thomas Blaharem, Dr. Blue. Nayam, by me ask him, everyone, you must sit down. While you must ask him, all mama wheat tana. Me understand him say, you make at one item, la place here, you will like give him. And then follow him here, by you me stop asking all invited guests, play you me. By you follow him, Her Excellency First Lady, play you me stop go visit him, gallery, play you me. Gallery, make at one gallery walk. But before him, yeah, you stop ask him, woman you talk together, Tana. You will like at one item. Item, yeah, you start lot church by again. You make at one sing. Yes.
Thomas Florafano. If even positive actions with God's given potentials, sharing your hearts together to help others. Today is another milestone during this great event, 2024 Women's Federation history.
Our mission is to achieve social justice, equality, and eradicate poverty. By living with people in condition of poverty and exclusion, the communities, organization, social movement, and the supporters, encouraging livelihood at home with a network of women in Toktok together.
One more time, let's sing together. Hands up. Mission is to lock the
Justice, equality, and eradicate poverty. By living with people in condition of poverty and exclusion, the communities, organization, social movement, and the supporters, encouraging livelihood at home with a network of women in Toktok together. With a network of women in Toktok together. With a network of women in Toktok together. Woman! Woman! Information! Information! Whew, having goosebumps. Thank you Tomas lo. Woman in Toktok together Tana. Wow, you will all composa. Nice Tomas. Okay, na ya yumi kam lo and plo speeches plo yumi ni stop tekem honaya plo sing out them first lady by yumi katwan gallery walk. Gallery walk by yumi walk about lo say yumi walk about lo look sample kata all pictures or history plo ActionAid will portray them lo pictures. So me stop ask him country director plo ActionAid, what my executive director plo region deputy program. What the president suppose for you miss have come please Rosette, please Nana Rosette, where you stop lo place here, please you have a walk about lo you historian with them Her Excellency First Lady with them team when bali come lo you may harem walk about lo woman talk together to ActionAid.
By me invite them all dignitaries where you may stop to, by you may move come. Mo, I think you may got one roaming camera whereby you may follow them gallery walk, play you may. Plo all sister, you may sit down, you may watch them lo big screen. Okay, so but you may start them gallery walk, you may start plo year plo 2015. But me ask Mama Carol, please. Carol Angir, plo you come in, you may address legend where he may stop. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you very much, Flora. In 2015, I came to Vanuatu. The cyclone had just hit Vanuatu, and I was given the responsibility as a humanitarian lead to come and stand with our sisters in Vanuatu to do a response. When I came, we arrived at midnight. The next morning, Madame Doris Day was waiting for us. She stretched her two hands outside and said, "My sister, come, let's work together. She gave us direction. She mentored me and showed me what to do. More important, she created a seat on the table for women. It was the first time that gender-responsive humanitarian action was being discussed. She also introduced me to Vola. Vola, where are you? Vola Women's Center. Vola is the woman who took us to Tana for the first time and introduced us to the people of Tana. I also want to acknowledge my other sister, Sister Anne. Where are you? Anne has been there talking, but this is a feminist sister. When I came, she told me, "Sister, you're home." We worked, I got unwell, and Sister Flora came on board, looked after me like her own. So here we are. So may you join me in acknowledging my sister, Madame Doris Day Kenneth Watson, and Martha. Where are you? She's gone. Martha. Martha used to follow her mom everywhere and come with her to the office. She was her mother's inspiration. Martha, as a young woman, your mom would have expected you, and she told you and me many times that you continue her legacy. So let you join me in giving Madame Doris Day a power clap. 2, 3. Thank you, Flora. I hand over.
So thank you, Mama Carol. Lo entry point Pluyumi with them late on the Doris Day. You may been set them up all blue tent. You may look blue tent and stop lo gallery Pluyumi. Eme mi blue tent lo Eromango. You may got blue tent lo Tana. You may got blue tent lo Eton. Where all mama will stop inside lo hem lo receive him. All nara mama. Safe space where ActionAid to create them. Lo 2015 lo tropical cyclone Pam. You may look after lo safe space lo 2015 all Toktok. You may stop cut all forum lo woman Toktok together. All stop sit down outside no more underneath lo all hood. All three no more. You may not cut one house. You may not cut one space. But you may cut all three will stop where you may have a column all small nakamal you may lo own community me around lo time ya. So you may move lo 2015, you may stop come, you may call lo 2016, you may cut first fala Toktok, lo be part lo shifting to power coalition where Naya he may come one regional coalition, you may with them nara 13 Narvala sisters lo 6 countries. Hemena you may have a local partners so stop and tap. More emi give him to imakem first fala training lo woman-led community-based protection lo 2016. You have a look all mama all stop sit down ya. Emi take him emi one photo where you may take him lo in all of 2016 directly. Emi lo one photo around 2021. But you may put them in the first woman-led community-based protection. You may start running training blame lo time na right after 2015. You may move come lo 2017. You may start talk about them all early warning system. Now why now you may put them woman with them weather he may come into play lo place here from lo cyclone Pam, all mama li talem se mivlay no pin prepare, mivlay no pin harem, message early. He make him se mivlay lusum full up all important documents lo mivla. Marriage certificate lo piginini lo mivla, all national ID, some lo mivla katol passport, all important document you may lusum. So all you know pin receiving message here, first time. That's why lo 2017 you may stop talk with them. Shifting the power, lo one lo partner me, lo family, we have got idea, innovatively create them one woman's sweater watch lo Fiji. So you may adopt them lo 2017. Hemi kam naya woman with them weather multi-hazard early warning you me where you may cut one report like acting early cost of economic where research paper lo UTS hemi give him where tell them say every $1 or 100 fatu, you may spend them lo early warning preparedness, you may save them $4, 400 vatu lo response. For you may prepare early. So you may have a look system, stop hemi one parallel system where you may run with them government, you may got one hub, you may got woman to talk together correspondent, woman always stop every island you may got all focal point women's weather each island where information I come out lo government, I go straight lol kita mo out lol kita if you didn't go back lo government. More message primi, you may simplify him. So you may not use some technical scientific term, but you may give him all thinking more save lo one em nol mama li expect him to prepare. One good example say suppose rain blow 4 to 5 days. You may not tell him lol kita say rain by rain. You may tell him lol kita say prepare him house blue lo firewood. From rain by rain firewood blue by no cut, but you got problem from kakai, but you need him firewood. You need him to firewood lo salim lo market lo karemani. So everything where you may make him lo woman with the system and make sure so you may prevent them all disaster lo increase him violence lo all house lo mama more stress. Mo tu lo 2017 you may stop look lo all thing lo you may stop establish him all response after where you make at 2016 woman-led community-based protection, you may stop to look lo search team ya. Think you make at one photo where stop ya where you look you got VTPA, you stop inside ya, one or two young woman for change, you stop ya, and me stop lo place ya, one response lo TC Harold where you make him together lo malo. First time where me lo pot lo time ya. So mivla lempotia with a life mivla from Sobota to Iraf play lo time ya. And I was probably 6 months pregnant lo time ya. But mivla movie lo malo. So mimi clat se mi lo malo, mi kat one sister Nelly Caleb him now hemi lo malo, so hemi must introduce me lo malo. And that was the team that went on to the first woman-led assessment before you may bring him in woman to talk together. It's a woman-led response lot that time acknowledge. And yes, challenge kat lot place ya be you're right from you me one time lo make sure say all voice lo mama list up inside lo table lo you me lo discussion lo time lo all humanitarian actions. And lo 2018 lo time lo 2018 woman to talk together I grow I come big one with sunshine and me establish lo 2018 woman to talk together sisters with them disability you me Ellen Tamata you me have a look olisi taunia Olistanap lo one first office where you me establish him lo fresh water. Naya mimi proud lo talem se woman talk together sunshine. I move out lo fresh water. I start with them one main office no mo lo sakapolo ActionAid. So only you me no make mo kata li stop walk alone all kita no mo you me take mo kita camp lo make sure se capacity you me build him up all kita lo they have their own voice to represent them all kita one. You me no want them say an able person also me. Plo Toktok lo behalf plo kita kat voice plo kata one oli sabe Toktok. Yes, after you make cut still lo 2018 ya you make cut all board member plo ActionAid oli come in plo revisit him all ting where you make cut lo blue tent and lo hemeya you may look yes anti-terrorist hemi still stop lo receive him all man will come in will got interest lo gender equality policy plo you me where you want to make one difference lo life law all woman. Lo time ya network hemista come into play. Multi-purpose center where all mama blimi really want them blocked one evacuation center, one conference center, one center whereby all beginning blockata palisavekat education, study inside computer technology. Only talk about the full of something where them James Scott, where is the Navistablo Galleria. Hemi take me go back, hemi design him. Unfortunately, you may not get yet one funding blow address MP. Hemi one thing we come out lo 2015, lo blue tent where you may stop. Then you may stop evolve lo 2018, ta you may start come lo 2019. You may stop a look, all mama, all stand up, antab lo pichaya. Hemi time where you may appoint them, woman Toktok to get mobilizer, where pampal katana oli run them. All program town lo ground. And lo place you look lo photo, I got Mama Carol, I got Janet, Yatiknu, Esther Rupen, Lewia Poki, Dora Willie, Catherine Kalomut, Esther Mete, moikat one more woman you were in Black Tricia. Hemi Mary Jack. Hemi been stop to lo time ya plo transition him out. Lo woman Toktok Tugeta coordinator. Plo give him leadership ikam ko lo narfola 6 mama well stop ya. Hemi one big full transition play him. Lo time ya for say hemi mi run for office lo time ya. Hemi challenge him political status plotana lo 20. Lo time where hemi sta move ya. So hemi one pa yumi tell him say you may shake him some roots lo time ya. You may not go through, you may not win, but me acknowledge him, say, me make one bold move, to take him up stand there. You may cut to lo nara picture come town, you may look all mama li sit down, lo Nicoletten, lo big fella nakamal, you may lo tana. Lo time you may sit down, you may cut all chief li sit down with me, lo time we process plo. Transition istako, oli acknowledge him, oli receive him back coordinator, mo pampa olistana, plo help him, ol mobilize wa yimi putum lo ground. Hemi no easy from se nakamal plo Nicolete nemi plo man no mo, but mi vala we do things lo house ya, plo make sure say women are also part of this. All you know, plo stop outside no, but they have to be in it. So me think say. We probably got into trouble at some point, but we just move forward from gender equality. One goal where you may want them to front more women's participation. And you may move to 2018, 18, you come to 2019, yeah, you may start with 2019. One advocacy where start, I think name you know come out good, you make it climate change is a feminist issue, women let's act. Lo time ya climate change story and you know come out pipikwan yet, so you may been making one climate strike with them every nara partners around the world climate action. So Vanuatu Climate Action Network weekend hemi mi leadim and ActionAid too hemi stop lo part lo weekend, and so you may cut hemi you may service cut one basket that thing all kita lo 350 only been put to mean sorry pe planet P no cut. So you may stop advocate say climate change. Hemi one issue you may all woman from you may now you may victim or you may first responders. Lo plesana you may start them lo advocate lo climate change adaptation. You may advocate lo climate finance. You may start advocate lo loss and damage. You may start beginning walk about here lo 2015. Then of course lo 2019, you may transition, you come to 2020, you may start look malakula with a malo, or start lo lipon, lo 2020 lo time, lo tropical cyclone Harold. All pichaya, you may have a look Malampa province, lo time ya, mivla must acknowledge him every time, POC, Provincial Emergency Operations Center, lo one province, photo blo mivla istapantapia, as partners. You have a look and Anne Pakoa, Rachel Ores, Departments of Women Affairs, Provincial One, Julie, Sister Julie Mobiliza, Ellen Bong, Finance Manager Blomivlanaya, mo Acting Provincial SG, Lotaimia, we stand up with Emivla. Emi welcome Emivla, mo I think one Toktok we talem no mo se miklat se ol woman uli kamia, pa you start first time lo central from light ikasem central first time. But you know ko yet round lo island. So you may karem say yes, you got more work permit to yet lol woman ikam ko lol places where gender equality awareness play no ko round yet lo everyone. So mi vlay respect them, mo mi vlay stop, mi vlay out lo province, mi vlay ko lo uri. E mi awe mi vlay stand up ya, with them all mama lo uri mo urbifia. Me ali stop lo photo with them anti-touriste. Hem na welcome mi vlay lo island. Plo make sure say by you must crown him to walk about lo woman to talk to kita kam ko lo malakula. So hemi must stop lo make transition happen. Then of course lo nara pichable you may have a look lo malo time say you may stop lo enter malo mo putum in all house plo woman lo malo. Lo time ya you make at every woman malo round lo malo oli kamin plo you make him first initial all kita plo affiliate kamin lo woman Toktok Tugeta lo island plo malo consultation process semiko Yumi stop no more outside lol spaces where ikat veranda, place na yumi stop lehem. Light inokat lo time ya, yumi usumol mobile phone, iko kasem lo tutak, plo yumi tok with emol woman malo. From said, cyclone you wipe him out every something. Lo time ya, so any place where mi fly find him say mama let's have a group lo tok, mi fly on. Ting ba mi hande mi kolo Sister Rosette by mufum plo yumi tu lo place ya lo 2020 ikamko. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Flora. So after the 2020, you may work Vaticam, you may start blo look at them funding blo, you help them you may lol programs blo you may so at the same time, number blo woman you come inside the network is stop grow. So you may must also look lo one amol ketali need him. Timbati ko back lo process blo 2015, you may dialogue plan there. You may dialogue sit down look all protection issues blo keta same time. Look, say, when I'm not stuck some domestic violence inside the home, when I'm not all pressing issues where you need to deal with them, to help them all mama inside the community. Yeah? So, a lot of time, you may come up with them. ActionAid Vanuatu, with them assistance, ActionAid Australia, only been seeking funding, karam some funding in come inside the country, to help them all mama inside the all communities where you may set up lehem. So mi like karam some funding lo 2020 lo make them livelihood activity lo mama. Hemel lo picture anda but you have a look launching lo economic hubs lo every island. Mi like bring him all women together. Only come and we like give him funding lo keta. Lo only ko pak lo communities lo keta. Lo make him livelihood activities lo keta. And lo picture tan but you have a look livelihood activity lo. Economic hub activity blo yumilo efate we have one poultry farm we have start operate katsem today I think hemi grow bikwan mi will stop Salem full up all eggs all Chinese shops around the town all Narvula partner NGO partners around the town same time mi will katol customers will stakam lo karem eklo all mama lo eton lo epau. But at the same time, same model, we will start replicating all mama all communities. We will now start them heme blotana. So suppose you got time lo pass lotana, but you have a visit him poultry farm lo mi will to lo island blotana. Hemiana hemi economic hubs. We will got all economic hubs lo side lo sewing, side lo wholesale shop. Lol mama ikat lo eromango we same time after lehem oli karamol profit lehem lol wholesale shops lo kata oli help mol sisters lol narla community lol start them all own livelihood activity lol kata.
Okay, so you may stop it lo 2020, you may save look all sistable you me lo tana with romango oli sta prepare mol dignity kit hemi one signature basket but you may give him lo mama time you may stop color response all sema dignity kit ya you may pin make him you may respond lo malo with malakula with them emi first time too lo man malo li kat one something all semia inside lehem ikat every hygiene sa kit where one mama hemi nitim lo hemi survive inside lo one evacuation center or one place where hemi call him safe house lo place na you may stop emi become one of the important things where ActionAid must make sure so you make at funding for at all year from cyclone season and it happen every year. And you may have a look lo time where you may start making dignity kitia, you may also invite them all partners plimi only come in, anyone lol progress lo woman-led community-based protection framework tool training TOT train of trainers. So all mama where you miss have a look all stand up naya well stop when all task force with them all executive members below each island site where you miss stop lehem. Now all mama ya only train below only save help them government structure block of man we stop all assessment where bamba you miss have give him come call NDMO but you may bring him lens blol mama women's assessment now you may stop making lo time ya find out now issue blol mama where now all kita only stop before during more after one cyclone so all mama ya ready so you may program blimi lo time ya blow woman led community based protection you may now save declare them say at 400 woman only train blow only save lead him all on response lo town lo island blow you may only scattered around. So you have a look, lo photo blimi, you make at all partners will stop, you make at Difat, you make at Robert Bond, you make at Antia, Clementine, Lotimia, Minister Ralph, former, well, Naya, hemi special envoy, be hemi stop lo every discussion bli yumi ol mama, for them say hemi must stop carry out all thinking well mama li want them blo make sure say climate change for explore woman only must stop inside. Any space where hemi go, hemi mikat one small agenda blo must put in about all work where yumi ol woman you stop make him. And of course you may look ikat chair blo vango, former chair blo vango we stop. Yes, Mama Carol with them anti-Doris Day, he still stop lot places. So every key moment where woman need to talk together, go through all milestone, you may make sure say every man will evolve, lift them up, work plo mama, only must stop, look all progress, all funding with them progress, help them life you me all mama. And of course, you may stop come out lo 2021, you may look. You make at first follow localized disability summit where you may holem so women in leadership, lo humanitarian action, plo all women and girls with disabilities. So hemia with sunshine, kalablo kita hemi yellow. So me today me come in with them yellow dress. I still have some red, so me still bring him a few colors. Me want them to make sure say inclusiveness. Me too me must work out with them. Me advocate them. So you may look all partners play you me. Inside Lotaimea, you make at Care International, Oxfam, you make at World Vision, you make at FDPA, you make at ADRA, you make at FCC. Yes, every partners flow Australian Humanitarian Partnership, AHP, only been stop Lotaimea, where only assist law. You may run, you may bring him out, inclusion or work play. And of course, me know, forget them, picture hemia town, you may have a look, National Coordinator lo NDMO lo 2020 Rocky hemi stand up behind him to stop inside lo meeting lo mivla lo make sure say inclusion hemi mainstream inside lo NDMO he come out you make at Ministry of Justice Jeanette he stop with you lo time you make at Gloria lo Santo Provincial Officer lo Department of Women's Affairs you may also got Director lo Health lot time where hemi former DG Dr. Pusikai. Yes. So you may bring him all ministry to come in, all women and girls with them disability, but you look how now all ministry all address them inclusion. From you may start talk about them inclusion, all program, what about all service delivery? So you may bring him kafmani come in, but dialogue happen. And one thing where ActionAid hemi good lehem say hemi provide them all space for dialogue with them kafman, with them all policy makers. And hemi you know by me take him hat off to all funding blimi Australian government. Thank you too much for keep on funding me blah make him all work yeah. And of course. Nara picture ya still 2021, you may start come 2022, you may start look all mama only work with them all tablet technology. And me first time some mama only work with them, something else say, me fright yes, how no you impress them. So yes, you got some good funny story and where you come out from some mama only never look one tablet or same, only never hold them, only never think about say one day only work with them tablet. So you must shift him. Mindset plus community too, plus look say, you must stop go, climate change is the camp, technology too, you must try and educate them all mama lehem. That's why now lo place you have a look. More by hemi one lol thinking where you want them say by tablet ya, emi help all future assessment too, where you must cut also you may want them to take one sample. I think lo time you make at lo FIBA project. But me give me lo sister Rosette from Bahemi talk about them good project yeah, where you me use small mama lem. She knows it better.
Okay, nature-based solution. I think Toktok hemi kawan Toktok where hemi use worldwide. Mo you me take me kam lo context play you me all woman. Pakai care ni ko baklo how you me look need lo woman lo community how will stop when everyday work lo keta after you me try lo better upskill mo keta use small technology use small training blo assisting mo kata, blo li kama blo one arfla level back again. So full up all activities so mi bla mi kem lo place hemi blo you mi bridge him traditional knowledge. All mamaya lista potem all rich knowledge inside the community. Rich traditional knowledge. All kata li sabe place blo kata better than us. But you mi sabe kam sablo national, international level you mi Toktok be. All kata na all lista blo grana only faced with them impacts of climate change every day lo life blo kata. So you mi equip mo kata with them all training, you mi equip mo kata with them all tools, blo li adapt, only help mo kata blo li adapt to climate change. So hemi one new lab project me like that and me like excited. Hemi stablo 2 islands yet, me like wish mo hope blo upscale me kolol narvla islands so me like work lehem blo building resilience blo woman inside the community.
So yes, I think Lord project here where Sister Rosa did talk about them, but you may look one more photo stop down here. You may look anti-terrorist stop, distributed justice stop, agriculture come inside. From say climate resilience, sustainable agriculture to hemi feeding go inside lo nature base. You must look lo how now all climate resilient crop you must have adapt them all community blimi. But them all traditional, of course, preaching traditional knowledge where you may cut this tablo one island. And of course, I'm proud to say ActionAid deleting full up all mama olikolo international spaces. Pa imitalam se olipin kolo Geneva, plo UNDRR, plo Toktok about them community inside lo disaster risk reduction lo Geneva, all mama brimi oliko. Olipin kolo Turkey, olikolo Indonesia, olikolo Philippines, olikolo Cambodia, olikolo Nepal. Lo look no mol cross learning ya. How now? All mamaya li survive mol disaster blol kita. Tsunami, earthquake, you me engage him from level blue you me too. You me prone lo disaster sema kot semol narawan. But you me cut full up. So lo APCMTRR you sabe look sister Ellen Tamata, but them Nelly Caleb inside lo one lo panel, lo one stage where only promote them inclusion. More of course. Lo time ya ActionAid hemi take just one group lo disability bloco intervene inside lo every program lo DRR lo Brisbane lo Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference about disaster risk reduction. Lately me vlai reach him I think by miko by katlowe one more where sema KBCM DRR we mi wante karamol voiceful mama ikolo level ya but not only able women but women with disability. Yes, plus showcase mo. Lo time you me showcase work plo woman ito Tugeta sunshine. You make at some interested country where only come in plus tell them say please you save karem network come help me vlatu. Yes, so you me one you me pioneer lo some lo programs well Pacific nara country so lista look you me lehem. Yes, so outlaw meya you me look emi one semax localization some disability national leadership of women, yeah, what them nara one way to fly me semak one no so you look all partners plimi stop NDMO, Department of Women's Affairs, National Desk, what them health, policy town, mo all mama antapya, all kita now, only dialogue with them all policy makers plimi. And okata li address all issues lo community, ikam ko lo national lo province plol kita, and then all policy makers so li address overall one blo policy blo link him with them community. And hemay mi dialogue will take place lo yumi Los Santo lo 2022. And yes, hemi just one more photo where yumi putumin. Time yumi ko lo APCM TRR, yumi want them blo make sure say yumi go for a purpose. Identity pluyumi emi mata lol stage sem. Now mi vlai make em all color code to make sure say whoever is there notice us. Mo ikam ask him say who we are. So mi vlai sabe Toktok lol kita from emi one new space where you me just venture to go inside lem lo Asia Pacific Ministerial Conference DRR lo 2022. Now pami hande mo fabakan ko lo mama lo 2023.
2023 ya hemi one challenging time. But you me everyone nationally from you me katsem Tula twin cyclone, tropical cyclone Chudi, same time tropical cyclone Kevin. No, you me katsem 3 loyaya. One off season TC Lola. So lo time ya me like come out big one. But me will I start off 2022. Me will I come sit down together with them all mama. Me will I make woman-led community-based protection. Me will identify more protection need lo woman lo community lo time lo one disaster. How bali better prepare all keta one all family blokata how bloli better prepare all woman with disability too. So li collect them all data blol keta all keta li sabe who nice step inside the community. So that time one warning I come out all keta li sabe finish who blow you communicate the message all keta through law. Woman with them with a platform where you may have me set up finish lo 2016 ikam. So to vulai link time where you may carry message lo in demo same time woman with them with a platform it disseminate them information nicolol woman leader ya well got all Android phones is up inside the community all katali all disability woman will no save carry message through the radio or no cat phone or the straight lo all one door blockata block give him information all keta and model ya you may use zoom naya all narfla Pacific Islands too one day use zoom say model where you may use zoom I think it been cut one research will been come out is showing say from say you may cut that model with them all woman will live inside the community it make them say but you noticing say to la twin cyclone ya you know cut full up man only lose some life only lose some life so it make them say hey me come one successful model from say all woman only walk back only go door to door, relay information, even with them all woman with them disability, only stop inside all homes, only help them move inside all evacuation centers, make sure say likat all kakao, likat water inside all evacuation centers. So hemana hemi work full up all community mobilizers, me will stop inside the community. With them all woman with them with a correspondence me like sing at them all keta. So inside the model blow woman with them with a cattle woman with them with a correspondence will got all phones or establish every community where me like work lehem blow give him information call all woman on time time where all warning blow cyclone or one disaster some drought or flood is takam or tsunami is takam, you may use some model with a platform, you may disseminate them information. So the time you may harass, you may empower them all women, sometimes you may empower them all women with them disability, all on response because they know themselves better than we do. And no kata lisabe how block communicate, no kata lisabe needs block kata beta. So you may stop empower mo kata block. O kata li make them on response block kata, or li make them on preparedness plan block kata. Same time, or li make them all on response block kata. So to la twin cyclone for the first time, you may look all with sunshine. O kata li make them all on response block kata kolol sisters block kata with them disability. And hemi one big fla achievement, one big fla milestone blo mi vla lo platform lo with sunshine. So if you look at that, woman with them woman Toktok together with sunshine, only dream journey blo kata so kata to likat even though li stop inside with them mi vla lo woman Toktok together all kata likat on journey block kata lo how kata li perceive him all milestone will go through lehem lo break him all different barriers block kata mo walk part block kata come and one em na li one day look lo vision lo future block kata so lo picture ya yet hemi shape and plan de why you miss it down the place at it hemi shape and plan the strategic direction blow all woman lo place up plus all woman with them disability going forward for the next 5 to 10 years and by time you got time over lunch time you have come and you stand you look how will kata literal picture blow kata lo different ya coming through lo 2022 and 2023 so lo tisilola ihitim yumi we will make a community-based protection assessment where you have Sister Flora bin talent finish come. We will identify need blow woman lo la map. One hemi big one water supply, nara one hemi food security blow kata. So we will sit down talk with them kata one them nali one them. And by you look the picture ya, by you look one new model, one new initiative where we will take them blow by you me again, help them all woman to become resilient inside the community. So, I have one picture, one community kitchen, where me like put them blahem all same say, hemi lama doreste community kitchen lo, hona blo, mama doreste we, hemi fanda blo network ya, and hemi stop, hemi blo you me, time was cyclone strike or you me sabi use some evacuation center blo lama. As soon as cyclone strike, people are still gathering their things. This is where the women come together. Only Toktok, have one safe space, blol keta. Only sit down, only cook, blol family, blol keta, cook, blol beginning, blol keta. For 2 to 3 months, while only start rebuilding home, blol keta. So have one new initiative. You may start work Bethlehem. Maybe I still also needing funding, blol. You may work back on side, blol. All narvla ye, blol. You may build him, blol narvla community where you may work lehem too.
Okay, so still 2023, you may not been highlight them lol story blue you me be time where with sunshine hemi start make them respond lo plesia tu ol mama lo malo oli respond di kampak lo you me lo efate eromango wetem tanah. I think time oli kasem lo tanah italem se mi vlai no believe him ya sebal woman oli make him from all chief no mo ya oli kat power blo make him one kind something all same. So Mimi want them upload them all woman to talk together lo malo se only show him se woman to isabe make him. You may give him you may give him semak one way all papa isabe make him, you may isabe make him. And that's one testimony where by him go for generations and generations will come. Nara pichaya you may sabe look hemi one learning one lesson learned, one annual meeting where all partners play me round lo reaching only come in lo join with them Yumi lo Vanuatu. Also shifting the power secretariat or hub lo Vanuatu. Yumi make them annual meeting Yumi stop here, Yumi bring him every partners with them Yumi lo with sunshine mo woman to talk together too Yumi part lehem. So all learnings here hemi help to plus shape him where now all nara young women all women lo nara country lo Pacific, how now only want them slowly move forward. One them now only want them learn from Yumi, more Yumi, one them now Yumi want them learn from all Keta. So this partnership with them sisterhood approach, very good. Yumi collaborate. So time Yumi Mr. Kamantap, so as every nara sister blimi round lo Pacific. So Yumi come up, Yumi run, Yumi start develop lo come up together. Lo 2024, Yumi now Kishenikam. Kalablo 2024, hemi people, hemi red semakol semo narawan. APCMTRR hemi stop lo Philippines. And from say hemi long way to months, full up lo disability play only no I travel 10 to 14 hours lo plane. So yumi pin kamko, yumi kat one session play lo time ya. Mokra, where hemi president lo with sunshine lo tana, hemi present with them of course Helen Tamata with sunshine coordinator plimi blo ActionAid. You may sabe look say you may not go there alone, but you may go with them all nara partners plimi lo country shifting the power coalition partner members. Molo plesaya you may stand up with them head of delegation where come out lo Australia. Government where hemi stop lo time ya blo only Toktok lo negotiation blo DRR lo Yumi lo Asia Pacific lo time ya mi got invited lo win DRR leadership award hemi me giving one keynote speech mi think say mi strategic enough blo mi every partners plus stand up with them since money blame na fund mi full up interim space ya and of course mi have a look Yumi minister blo climate change with them DG blo climate change, Abraham Nasak, Olipin stop to lo time ya blo look all nara walk about blo Vanuatu government or Yumi as Vanuatu lo process blo disaster risk reduction lo Asia Pacific. So mivlai kat opportunity to blo take photo with them all kita mo mivlai support them to vala all places where to vala stop giving all speech lehem and okota to support them mivlai spaces. So I think lo time you may have a look say Vanuatu government, he work closely with them, you may all mama, all kind space all same. And of course, you may project them one little thing where full up all Pacific countries, he had to work all CSO, he work close with them all government. But you may stop show him law international space. Blow make him say, all nara country too, Lisabe, learn from Yumi lo place here. Yes, and I think Mama Carol. Me sabe check Mama Carol ikam back, you give him got one more tribute. Blow Yumi where hemi one founder, lo woman Toktok Tugeta, lo Yumi lo West Malo. Hemi stop with them Yumi lo 2020. Hemi holem tait hand lo mi vala lo office ta mi vala ko town along with them Bettina, Charlie, along with them Rosita Usa. Olipin stop lo time ya walk about come. Unfortunately, hemi passed lo iya calling blame come first time while you may have run you may stop yet. So you may lo acknowledge him one tribute. Ikolo him with them all family blame lo malo well isabe allow him plo him take him that leadership role as one founder plo woman Toktok Together lo malo pa him forever pa mi fly keep him stop portraitia pa him fly lo samo generation pa come pa mi fly still continue to acknowledge him say one strong woman lo West Malo we him save putum town every something blame aside he help him plo grow him network lo malo lo 2020. So lo hemia me want you me give him one power clap iko lo remembrance play him 2 3. And lo note here you may stop now transition lo 2024 plo you may come into a federation. I think hemia now hemi all next fala thinking where you may want to make him plo ActionAid establishing process ya i-red koko ikam lo 2024 now kalaple hem iko purple. From nomo se with federation pa start now plo pa you stop move miko. Constitution pa start plo you stop ting lem now. Woman ito talk together you must start plo look hem osem one entity itself how na pa ActionAid is support them. So already you stop look you shame lo timeline facilitation plo ActionAid ikam people is take over now. So you may want them look no more. Hemi, easy. Plo you may carry every. Me fly leave him out full up all activity milestone from timing. Plo you may crucial. Where you make at every all important people all stop, especially first lady. Or you may want them to make them say hemi short, sweet, pay hemi full of information. Plo make them say you may everyone where you may stop it, you may part plo chenia. More this cheni it may happen where some lol mama will stop ya. Only part them 2015 plo elect them name ya woman Toktok Together. One group no more every mama lo country will stop. You may pin make them lo Melanesian hotel so ting ya hemi plo anti Doreste. Hemi want them to make sure say all woman only must stand up mo only lead him. All response, all awareness plo kita, all decreasing, all on violence waste kolol kita. Hemi want them full of something bro woman. But hemi no pin fulfill him so woman ito talk together with them ActionAid pa you me fulfill him. All dreams mo like a simple hem. Lo that note, thank you too much. Pa mi pasan pa again, iko back lo Mama Carol, then iko lo MC.
Okay. Your Excellency and all dignitaries, all protocols observed, thank you so much for taking your time to listen to our story. It is a story of resilience. It is a story of determination by local Ni Vanuatu women. They lead it themselves. They do it themselves. It's by them. It is a proud story of localization, saying that local people can do it themselves. And once we transfer the skills to them, then we stand back and let them do it. We are seeing a future where Vanuatu will have powerful women who are able to change their situation. It's going to be a future where poverty is reduced, a future when the women know there's climate disasters and they can prevent and prepare for it, a future where their young children, girls and boys will be able to live a better life than what they're doing today. It's going to be a violence-free future because the economic stress will not be there. They will be putting food on the table. So thank you very much for taking your time to come and listen to our story. And I would like to let everyone know that we have reached out to the First Lady. We want her to be with us in this journey. We want her to come and sit with us and continue the journey with us. We acknowledge your political support towards this network, because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't have come, but you have sacrificed your time and you've come. So thank you so much. So let's give her a power clap. 2, 3. So now, if you don't mind, we'll just take a group photo, and then after the group photo, we will go for lunch. So I think we'll take it outside, the group photo.
We could take it here, I guess. So we can have this as a background, or there as a background. After the group photo, then we would like to invite Her Excellency First Lady to join us for lunch. We got Sosor here. Yes, so we'll have lunch together before you go. But for now, we'll group photo. So.
Flora suggests that we go back to the front. It is better.
Oh, okay. With a background, with a woman in Toktok together. All right. Child-friendly corner. Okay, so how we're gonna. Okay, so now you become lo time lo group photo you bla mama wait ikut you bla start all sem by you me how do we reach this by First Lady by him stand lo
by mistana
you put one chair la besar by him stand
meeting se by mistana by drone fly anta by take pakai photo kanta, so she's with us with everybody.
Okay, so is that here or here?
Here.
Okay.
Is that okay?
First Lady by me ask him suppose you stand up.
Stand up or chair?
The set will stand up, the throne will take it from.
We can stand from here, but the throne will capture all of us. Is it appropriate or should we sit down? Sorry, I'm asking this again.
Okay.
It's okay?
Yeah. Because they're taking the photo from drone.
So by everyone you must stand up.
Yeah. I can hear it. Where is it?
The throne is there. Yeah. Okay, so by Yumi asking First Lady, by Yumi walk about Ikam Koya, and by everybody, by Hemi stand up, blow drone, Hemi taking photo, blow Yumi, everyone. So if I could have everybody rise, and we just stand here, right in the middle, right here. And you okay? You move, Ikam? Yes. And stand. So, throne. Suppose you miss a cut photo, you may take him, please, and you instruct him. But you may look on top, you may look all semia. Instruction blow prata way emi take him by making photo blow drone. People are still coming in front.
heart blown me. Me loving you, baby. Me missing you.
Your vehicle have to come to drive, but do you have
No matter where you start, me still loving you. Long heart blown me. Me loving you.
Okay, so suppose you sabi ka drone me up in the air. An instruction by Kam Lori Team House, how you may proceed with the photos. Okay, we are up.
Sorry too much that you leaving me now.
The eagle has taken off.
Que mama, me now me wrong.
Woman!
But me no.
Woman! Woman! Information! Information!
Loving you, que mama. Oh, me missing you.
Okay.
No matter where you start, me still loving you. Long heart blown me. Me loving you.
So you give him signal, suppose we photo him taken finish. So we are all smiling up here. And we are in the dark.
Me loving you.
Okay, everyone, throw your hands up. Wave.
Missing you, baby. Oh, me loving you. Que mama. Oh,
Okay, thank you, Tomas. Power Club 2, 3.
where you start.
Okay, so by First Lady, by you make one prayer no, lo you may offer him lo lunch, and by him he move first one by move first one out. But for now we stand in this way. By me ask him you me everyone blow power heads blow you me say grace lo kakai way stop. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you, Lord. Good for the sunshine, good for the weather. You give him lo me vela me. Asking you, Lord, you bless him. All kakai we all stop lo isabe help him vela nourish him body blom blom more health blom vela. If like give him back all praise, glory, more honor. I go back to holy throne below this day. In Jesus' mighty name, we offer him prayer. Amen. Thank you, Tomas. So by you me everyone stand up. You me wait lo First Lady take him make way kam ko lo place lo kakai. Information please you me katol kakai oli stop lo place ya. Woman to talk together members. Lo this side you me kat minasabe you like look me or no. You me katol kakai oli stop lo side ya. You me katol kakai oli stop lo side lo we. Also sor you want them sit down lo sosor. Ko sit down lo sosor lo we. You want them kakai normal kakai bli you me koya all invited guests bli you make a table bli join them First Lady inside lo this section ikam kolwe. So by First Lady you make him way play him me out before you me run me leave him please.